Yo Bucko, it's Zero, coming back to you with another figure review. And today we have yet another figure from one of my favorite games. It's the Star Wars Black Series Gaming Great Scout Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order. And honestly, at first I thought this was a little lazy, but thinking about it, it's actually really cool. Because I have the original Scout Trooper that came with the speeder bike, but I didn't get the archive re-release, so I was a little upset about that. But honestly, it's a smart way to sell the Scout Troopers, because normal Scout Troopers, you want them to have the bike, but these Scout Troopers are just fodder in Jedi Fallen Order, so they don't need the bike, they work with their batons. And honestly, it's a good way to get a troop builder for the Scout Troopers. Now, the Scout Trooper was always one of my favorites. They ride speeder bikes, they're snipers in the OG Battlefront, and now they are one of the few troops that somewhat are equipped to deal with the Jedi. Although it's not the best, but whatever. Anyways, let's get into this box, and for starters, it's blue. It's a very light blue, and I was wondering what the difference between that and the Shadow Trooper was, and yeah, it's almost light enough blue to be white, so the camera picks it up as white. Right, so yeah, the front of the box, got your Scout Trooper portrait, very nice. Don't know why they didn't just do this box in white though, honestly. You got your Gaming Great sticker again. You got your Scout Trooper logo, Jedi Fallen Order, and then side of the box, Scout Trooper, Gaming Greats, back of the box, Scout Trooper. It says Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order features Scout Troopers, often tasked with the reconnaissance or long-range engagements, but also capable fighters with when a target gets near. Side says Scout Troop. I think this is the first time we got him in a normal release box, so if you missed out on the archive, or you don't like the archive boxes, or you missed out on the bike and you don't like collecting the vehicles, this is your chance to get a Scout Trooper in the normal box. I'm sure they'll re-release the normal Scout Trooper eventually, but this is a good way to get him. Okay, let's crack this bad boy open and see what he's got. And here he is out of the box, and oh man, he's looking good. I was wondering if this vest had the thing on the back, and it does. It has the little like container thing, or the battery. I'm pretty sure that is a battery, and that runs all the way up to his wrist, where he has a little power band for the baton. And speaking of which, we're gonna get into accessories real quick. We're gonna start with the baton, and yeah, this is technically two accessories right here, because you have this moving electric part, which I've seen some people take this off, but oh, hold on. Does that come out? I don't want to break this. Yeah, this is a separate part altogether, huh? I don't know if that comes out, but I'm probably not going to take it off. In the game, the electric comes from the top, so I'm just going to leave it like that. This is very nicely sculpted, but of course mine wants to be bent, like always. So yeah, that's just a little bent. It's not that big of a deal, but honestly what I've considered doing is buying multiples of these Scout Troopers, and then taking this and buying another Purge Trooper, making the baton Purge Trooper. So if you bought like 2 Scout Troopers, you probably do that. But damn, this is really nice. I don't know, I kind of want a few of these Scout Troopers now, I really do. Like, and then the one problem that I was gonna say is that he might not hold it. He holds it in his hand very stiffly, but if you are planning on using any other accessories in his hands in the future, he might not hold it that well. That's the thing about these older figures getting reused, is they were not meant to be holding these. So yeah, it's gonna look a little off sometimes. Yeah, and then speaking of which, his other accessory. Sorry about my camera quality. I'm recording at a really weird time of the day, and my camera does not like the white lights. The other accessory is the EC-17 pistol, and I've always liked this pistol. Yeah, this somehow I still have mine on the other leg now. He still has this little slot for it. Oh my god. He he still has his little slot for the pistol right here. Goes in. And this one, it won't be coming out anytime soon. This one, though, on Mr. Bowlegged here, falls right out. You saw that? Yeah. He's came out of the box like that, so don't know if they tightened it up, or I don't know if they made a different mold that fits better, but either way, I appreciate that I'm not gonna have to worry about that falling out 24/7. Still be careful with that though, because there is a chance it's gonna fall out, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, that's pretty tight in there. And then I want to mess around with this vest and see if there's a way to get it off, but I really don't want to break it. See, I don't think, because the thing is, even if you did take this off, this is pretty much in there, so you'd have to really wiggle this thing out, so I don't really know if it's worth even taking out. So I don't know, maybe I'll experiment if I get, I'm probably gonna buy like 2 more of these if I see them. Yeah, but one thing I want to try, since he didn't come with it in terms of accessories, is I'm gonna pop off his head real quick. Ooh, damn, that looks okay. That's pretty nice, honestly. Yeah, that's, holy crap, that's stellar. Look at that. That's not the exact pauldron from the game, because like the pauldron is definitely different, but my god, that looks good. Look at that. Oh my god, that's freaking dope. Damn, honestly, if you're willing to take the orange pauldron off the Sand Trooper, which I'm not, because I have 4 Sand Troopers, I'm not gonna take this off of him, but god, that looks good. Man, yeah, these are definitely army builders. You buy a couple pauldrons, paint them up, like little 3D printed pauldrons, paint them up. Perfect. This isn't the exact pauldron from the game. I think it's a little more like curved, but whatever. This looks freaking awesome. Oh my god. And now my pistol's falling out, so I don't know if that's just a, I don't know. Oh my god, he went in that pose like stupid naturally. Like, that's crazy. Also, I forgot to show it, but yeah, this does fit in the hand still. It's gonna be a little, I don't know, like, out of the packaging, it's kind of like crushed a little bit, so that this handle, I already fixed it by just putting it in hand, but yeah, it's a little condensed down, but it fixes pretty much the second you put it in the hand. And that fits in there really well, though probably not going to be using it that much, and I think you can get that in his other hand too. But yeah, and then I'm going to be honest with you, this didn't last 5 minutes, it started falling out, so definitely watch that. I would get a little tiny clear rubber band for that if you're really worried about it, but if it's just sitting on the shelf, it's not going anywhere. Alright, now this isn't a double review, because I'm going to eventually review the original one with the speeder, so that's going to be a whole different review, which honestly, if they are making a Remnant Stormtrooper with the speeders, probably will be part of that review. But yes, so for starters, starting with the helmet, you get way cleaner lines than the original release. I mean, everything looks a lot better on this new one. The little lines on the inside of the helmet are, which again, you cannot see. There we go. Yeah, the lines on the inside of the helmet are way nicer. All of them. Everything here is way nicer. The little inside. It's a lot cheaper paint on this one, honestly. Then the main difference between this Stormtrooper and this is, oh, I didn't even notice that. They completely took off these the little bags, which I don't even think they were correct on the original. I don't even think these bags are correct anyways. I think they're supposed to be like sideways. I'm not sure. And then this is painted different. So yeah, this is like the gray. This is just white. It's not even painted on. But yeah, this is, I think this is just sculpted on here now. Huh. I don't know. So maybe I do need to buy the archive one. Damn it. Whatever. I love Scout Troopers. I'll buy more. Ooh, just noticed that. The painting on the back is different. You got the silver for him, the red there. Yeah, and then, like I was gonna say before, he is clean white. He has the dirt on him. And then, you still get that weird like black painting, like the white over the black mold. And then there's no black lines here for that. Then where these are black, these are silver. I don't know, there's a lot of small details they repainted, so that's kind of cool. There's no paint on this part, which I don't know if I don't like that or not, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And then silver, black. The lines on the helmet are non-existent. That's actually kind of obnoxious, because that was like one of my favorite parts of this helmet. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way either. It just looks so plain back here. Like, stupid plain, damn. Side doesn't have the logo. I wonder, and it also doesn't have silver dots. Damn, this is a really plain helmet. I don't know. Okay, I would at least like the silver dots, and then the little like back, like the little barcode back here. I wonder if that's only like, I don't know. I don't know. The helmet's losing points right now. Jeez. And then you got a paint splotch back here. Of course, can't see that in the box. So whatever. It's not a big deal. You're probably never gonna be facing. He's definitely not gonna be standing like that on the shelf. Whatever. We're just gonna get into articulation now, and it's pretty much the same exact articulation as the other one. You have really good articulation headwise on this one. Got a hinge going up into a ball joint, and that pretty much looks wherever you want it to. For one of the earlier troopers, this is really good articulation. And then this side is going to be hindered by this wire, so I'm not going to mess around with it too much. You got a hinge at the shoulder, hinge ball joint, hinge swivel at the shoulder, goes all the way around. Then that would go up more on the original figure, but it's hindered here because of this strap. But yeah, that's honestly, it's a little softer plastic than we're used to with the older figures, but it still could bend and break, so I'm not going to mess around with that too much. Then you have a double joint, or double elbow. Then you have I always forget that he has a bicep swivel. Then he has both of his hands have he's a hinge swivel at the hand, but both his hands go up and down, which of course I'm not gonna be able to show that off here. Also, this moves so that it doesn't hinder articulation as much, but if it's kind of firmly placed on the wrist, so you have to kind of move that to help the articulation yourself. He has a ball joint at the torso, which you're not even going to be able to see. There you go, ball joint at the torso. And you have then this, he goes out that far. He doesn't go back like at all. He goes forward that far. These are kind of hindering it though. Then you have thigh swivels. Then you have a double jointed knee, and he definitely kicks his own ass. Then you have a boot swivel, which you don't really see that often. And you have a hinge at the ankle and a forward-facing pin for rocker. And man, this is clean. Besides the helmet, no problems with this figure. Honestly, I kind of want a couple of these, but yeah, the helmet, really hindering this figure right now. So yeah, don't know how I feel about that. All right, now we're gonna pose this fodder. Alright, now we're going to take a look at him next to some other figures. Here he is next to the Second Sister and the Electro Staff Purge Trooper. And here he is next to Lord Vader and your average Stormtrooper. And here he is next to Cal Kestis. And finally, here he is next to Luke Skywalker Squawker. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to pick up a few more of these guys because, I mean, yeah, they're pretty awesome. Like I said before, I want to pick up at least 2 more of these guys just to do the Electro staff, or not the Electro, the Baton Purge Trooper. But now with this vest not coming off, I'm not sure about that. So we'll see. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. We'll see what's going on there. This is a really nice figure. The helmet, it's a little. The front of the helmet, perfect. Sides of the helmet, yeah, it's a little obnoxious to me. They definitely skimped down on the paint there, but other than that, the entire figure is super nice. He's clean Scout Trooper, which you don't get, we haven't gotten really, unless the archive release is clean, but I don't think so. And this pack is really cool. They actually, yeah, between this pack and this Baton, it's actually really cool. He'll be really cool to army build. The pauldron on him looks really good too. So honestly, don't pass this guy up unless you have no love for Fallen Order. Then yeah, there's no reason to pick him up then. But this is definitely a worthwhile figure. He's going to be a good army builder to fight off your Jedi figures. And yeah, I love my Scout Troopers, so as always, you can bring them in warm or you can bring them in cold. Thanks for watching and good hunting.